Hey everybody! Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here today because we are going to tackle a topic that has been on everyone's mind at some point or another. Today, we're diving deep into the age-old mystery that has puzzled humankind since the invention of the smartphone. Why do women take so long to text back? It's a question that has sparked countless debates, memes, and even some sleepless nights. Ever glanced at your phone hoping for a reply, only to find crickets? That sinking feeling when you see no new notifications can be so frustrating, right? We've all been there, and let me tell you, it's a universal experience. Whether you're waiting for a text from a friend, a crush, or even a family member, the wait can feel like an eternity. But before you jump to conclusions and assume she's just not that into you, hold on. There are so many factors at play here that you might not have considered. There are actually a bunch of reasons why she might be taking her sweet time to respond. Maybe she's swamped with work, juggling multiple tasks, or simply needs a moment to gather her thoughts. And trust me, it's not always what you think. Sometimes she's just trying to craft the perfect response to make sure her message is clear and thoughtful. So if you're ready to unravel the secrets behind those delayed text messages and finally understand the female psyche, or at least try to, buckle up. We're going to explore everything from social dynamics to personal habits. We're about to embark on a hilarious and insightful journey into the wonderful world of women and their texting habits. You'll hear stories, see examples, and maybe even recognize some of your own experiences. Get ready to laugh, learn, and maybe even text a little better yourself. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on why those replies might be taking a bit longer than you'd like. Reason 1. The art of crafting the perfect response. Okay, first up, let's talk about overthinking. It's something we all do, especially when it comes to texting. We want to make sure every word is just right, every emoji perfectly placed, and every punctuation mark conveys the exact tone we intend. It's a lot of pressure, isn't it? Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. We've all been there, second-guessing ourselves, wondering if we should send that message now or wait a bit longer. It's like a game of chess, but with words and emojis. That little voice in your head that analyzes every word, emoji, and punctuation mark before hitting send. It's like having a mini editor living in your brain, constantly critiquing your every move. It's like we're writing a dissertation instead of a casual text. We spend so much time crafting the perfect response that it can feel like we're back in school, working on a term paper. We want to make sure our message is perfect, conveys the right tone, and doesn't accidentally start World War III. It's a delicate balance, trying to be clear and concise while also being friendly and approachable. Is LOL too casual? Is haha too formal? These are the questions that plague us as we type and retype our messages, trying to strike the perfect balance. Should I use an exclamation point or just a period? An exclamation point might seem too enthusiastic, but a period might come off as too cold. It's a never-ending debate. These are the questions that keep us up at night, people. We lie in bed, staring at our phones, wondering if we've made the right choice. It's enough to drive anyone crazy. And don't even get me started on emojis. They can be a minefield all on their own. Is a single heart emoji too forward? Is a smiley face too boring? Each one carries its own set of implications. Is a single heart emoji too forward? We worry that it might send the wrong message, that it might be interpreted in a way we didn't intend. Is a smiley face too boring? We want to come across as friendly and approachable, but not too eager or disinterested. It's a fine line to walk. It's enough to make your head spin. The constant overthinking, the endless second-guessing, it can be exhausting. So guys, next time you're waiting for a response, just remember, she might be crafting a masterpiece over there. It's not just a text. It's a carefully constructed message, designed to convey the perfect tone and meaning. So be patient and appreciate the effort that goes into every word. Reason 2. Juggling life, the universe, and everything in between. Let's be real, folks. Women are masters of multitasking. We're juggling work, family, friends, hobbies, and trying to squeeze in a little self-care somewhere in between. So yeah, sometimes responding to a text message isn't exactly at the top of our to-do list. It's not personal, it's just life. She might be in the middle of a work deadline, wrangling kids, or finally getting around to that bubble bath she's been dreaming of all week. Give her a break. She'll get back to you when she can. And hey, if she can manage all that and still remember to text you back, that's a good sign, right? Reason 3, keeping the spark alive. All right, let's talk strategy. Sometimes a little bit of mystery can go a long way in a relationship. It's like a good movie. You don't want to give away the ending too soon, right? So she might be intentionally taking her time to respond, just to keep things interesting. It's not about playing games. It's about building anticipation and keeping that spark alive. Think of it like a slow burn, a delicious build-up to something special. And trust me, the payoff is always worth the wait. Reason 4, are you in it to win it? Okay, this one might sound a little sneaky, but hear me out. Sometimes a delayed text message can be a subtle test. She wants to see how patient and understanding you are. Will you blow up her phone with angry emojis if she doesn't respond within 5 minutes? Or will you be cool, calm, and collected? It's a way for her to gauge your character and see if you're the kind of guy who can handle a little bit of space. So, next time you're tempted to send that double text, take a deep breath and remember, patience is a virtue. Reason 5, society says the unwritten rules of texting. Let's face it, we live in a society with all sorts of unspoken rules, especially when it comes to dating and relationships. And unfortunately, women often feel the pressure to conform to these expectations, even if they seem a little ridiculous. There's this idea that women shouldn't appear too eager or desperate, so we're supposed to play it cool and pretend like we don't have our phones glued to our hands 24/7. It's silly, I know, but it's the reality we live in. So, cut us some slack, okay? We're just trying to navigate the treacherous waters of modern dating etiquette. Reason 6, when she's just not sure. Sometimes the reason for the delayed text message is simple. She's just not sure how she feels. Relationships can be confusing. Maybe you're sending mixed signals, or maybe she's still trying to figure out her own emotions. Whatever the reason, it's important to give her the space she needs to process everything. Don't pressure her for an answer or bombard her with questions. Just let her know you're there for her when she's ready to talk. Reason 7, the final frontier in texting and relationships. This brings us to our final point, the importance of space. Just like in any relationship, space is crucial in the world of texting. It's important to respect her time and boundaries. Don't expect her to be glued to her phone 24/7, and don't freak out if she doesn't respond right away. Remember, a healthy relationship is all about balance. Give her the space she needs, and she'll come back to you when she's ready. And who knows, you might even find yourself enjoying the break from your phone. So there you have it, folks. We've all been there, waiting for that text message to come through, feeling like every second is an eternity. But let's take a step back and understand the bigger picture. The real reasons why women take forever to text back are often more complex than we might think. It's not just about playing hard to get or being uninterested. It's not always about you, and it's definitely not a reason to panic. Sometimes it's about their own lives, their own schedules, and their own mental space. Remember, women are complex creatures with busy lives, racing thoughts, and a whole lot of societal pressure to deal with. They might be juggling work, family, friends, and personal time, all while trying to maintain their sanity. Give us a little understanding, a sprinkle of patience, and a whole lot of grace, and you'll be just fine. Relationships thrive on mutual respect and empathy. Now, if you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about the mysterious world of women, remember that patience is a virtue. It's a skill that can improve not just your relationships, but your overall well-being. So, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more relationship advice and hilarious observations. Your support means the world to me, and helps me create more content for you. And don't forget to share this video with your friends who need to hear it. Spread the love and the wisdom. After all, we could all use a little more patience and understanding in our lives. Remember, good things come to those who wait. Patience isn't just about waiting, it's about how we behave while we're waiting. So stay calm, stay positive, and trust that everything will work out in the end.